Good morning, good morning, good morning. I feel like I've been led by the Spirit to share. You know what I mean? Disregard the roughness and just getting up, really getting my day started. Well, I've been up for about an hour or so, maybe a little more. But yeah, it's time to be a little transparent. You know what I mean? Probably a lot of transparent. So, I hop on here from time to time. I try to share an encouraging word, and the more I grow, the more I know. You know what I mean? So the key thing is seeking. You know what I mean? Being open-minded, being willing to learn. But the main thing is getting an understanding. So a lot of times we hear stuff, we receive it, and we think we know, but don't really have a full understanding on it. And then sometimes we might have an understanding on it, but I always keep an open mind. So I've been going through a lot. Like a lot. And I know I probably look like what I'm going through right now because I'm looking rough. But I try to keep myself up. It ain't really more on the lines of for others, it's for myself, you know what I mean? But I realized by me keeping myself up and me not sharing, people assume that I got something that I don't have, you know what I mean? I'm going to do what God tell me to do. Whether it make any sense to you or anybody else, or even to myself, you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, God. But God made ways out of no way. And a lot of those times when we going through, we don't look like what we going through. Now, my face may not look like it, but this never, I need to get all that. And this wrinkled shirt, I might look like what I'm going through at the moment. But if I don't share, people don't know. And at the times, like when they reach out, a lot of people reach out. Now they think I'm in a better position than what I am. But little do they know. You know what I mean? Spiritually, I may be. In the spirit realm, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm there, just haven't manifested here yet. And I had a lot of stuff I was dealing with. You know what I mean? This is me. I pray that I'm trying to be obedient. I feel like I'm being led by the Spirit to share. So, I came across this song by Tauren Wells. I think that's what he said on the video, that his name is Tauren Wells instead of Taryn. Taking it all back. Take it all back. That's what it's called. And how I came across it, small testimony. So, here's my little radio. See it? You know what I mean? I'm going to make them semi-famous today. So, whenever I ain't plugged in to this, to that, it was set on a country station. I ain't paying no mind because why? I was going to come in, plug my phone up, to keep juice on my phone for one, and play whatever is on my phone. So I play music on my phone, but whenever, I also got a little part in the back where I can plug it in like a house plug in to charge my phone. So, whenever I'm plugged in back here, the radio play unless I'm Bluetooth. And a lot of times my Bluetooth be acting iffy. But that's neither here nor there. Somehow it got on the country station. I don't got nothing against country music. I actually like any music that has content. Like, you know what I mean? If you talking about something I can relate to going through life, you know what I mean? I ain't all that shoot somebody in the face, stealing money, I'm more gangster than you. I ain't on none of that. You know what I mean? Even when I was on some of that, I didn't care to listen to that type of stuff. So, that's neither here nor there. I get in, I wake up this morning, mind you, dang, I ain't even been all the way transparent. So, going through, all right, since September last year, I've been homeless. Let's put that out there. I'm not ashamed. I'm sharing my story. I've been homeless. I have a 99 Audi A4. But God been looking out. People been opening their doors for me to sleep on couches, in hotel rooms. This since last September now. So I went from being on the road, because I was trying to look out for somebody. Long story short, I ended up losing my contract. I'm to blame at the end of the day. not pointing no fingers. You know what I mean? Having a good heart leads you in some situations that you know what I mean? That, I don't know. I'm not going to even speak on that. I'm letting go and let God, because that's what I've been doing. I've been on that song. That song grabbed me. So, but we're going to get back to the story. So I've been homeless since last September. Fall out. And painting the pictures to make nobody look bad. Even though, you know what I mean, it is what it is. I take accountability. And that's not to try to look like, oh, he's taking accountability, he's cool, and I'm not finna paint a picture bad of anybody. Lesson learned. You live life. You live and you learn. The key thing is learning and get understanding. I can sit here and talk to them blue in the face, but if you don't get an understanding of what's going on, then it's going to go in one ear and out the other. You're going to hear it, you're going to think you understand it, and it ain't going to grasp. And I'm saying that because I actually done that multiple times myself. So, long story short, you get to the point that, like, I don't like to be a bother or a burden to people. So I had a gym membership where I take showers at Planet Fitness or whatever the case may be. If I wasn't crashing on nobody's couch or getting a hotel room. So the further along time went by, I was working for Amazon. But that's not important either, because that'll make this a long. I'm not finna make it long. I'm gonna try to make it. It's already 6 minutes. So basically, I'm homeless, going through a lot, lost my job, do a little door dashing. Like, it seemed like every time that I had a rhythm going to where things was okay, I get knocked down. And then, but don't get me wrong now. Listen to me. I'm just not sharing everything, because it comes a time. It's gonna come a time for me to share what I'm withholding at the moment. And I'm being transparent, but I ain't being fully transparent, because what I need to share, that need to come later on, because I don't need to make this too long. I just want to hop on here and hopefully inspire somebody to trust God during your process, despite of, get an understanding on what trusting God is. A lot of time we think we do. A lot of time we do, but we don't know that we do. So he was showing me that morning, like, bro, you've been trusting me this whole time. You don't realize it because you got this hustle ambition. It's in you to go get it. Make something happen. And I'm going to need for you to listen to me more. It don't make sense. A lot of times it won't make sense. Like right now, I'm sitting outside. I'm down here. What is this? Aviva. I did a video on TikTok. They sell material stuff. I know why I'm here now, but when I woke up this morning DoorDash and trying to get the rest of my car note money, and I hear them say, "You slipped been jobless since November. You got the car in November. You slipped been jobless since November. Here it is, May. Going on June. Have I not sustained you? Have I not provided? Have since then, from food, clothes, whatever you needed. Stop allowing the enemy to get in your head and distract you. Stop accepting everything that seems welcoming at the time. You know what I mean? Like, everything that seems good ain't good. A lot of things and people are distractions. Sometimes you got to be willing to go the extra mile. Do I got family that allow me to come lay my head on their sofa? Use the little blow-up mattress I just bought. I just bought a blow-up mattress where I was at. I like, you know what, the couch ain't really working. Floor pallet ain't really working. I need something. And so I went and bought a blow-up mattress. But yeah, I do. I had people. I got family. But how my mindset work, I would rather thug it in this car. Buy me a pillow or blanket and go park somewhere and sleep in my car if I can't get a hotel room. Then to be somewhere longer than I intended on being. You know what I mean? And cause a ruckus in whatever decent relationship or friendship or family ship, the ships. You know what I mean? It messed that up. I would rather, it ain't gonna kill, hurt my back. I got a back injury, but ain't no pressure, you know what I mean? Whenever I get there, well, God move on my behalf, then I'll be back in the hotel, in the bed, or whatever the case may be, until he open these doors that he's about to open. He probably already have. And it's just me being obedient, maybe key. But even if it's not, I found out that peace wasn't a place. Peace wasn't a mindset. Peace isn't your wife. I mean, they bring a sense of peace, but the peace that surpasses all understanding is a person. He's a spirit, but he's a person. Jesus is peace. So, Justin and Miss Daquin, if I said Daquin, I hope I said it right. I'm just going to say DQ. They have this tour going on. Y'all make sure y'all book them. If you're a church event, not even churches, book they forgiveness tour. It's powerful. So they had this party, and then towards the end, well, bro was like, yeah, man, he played the worship music. The song Say Yes. I can't remember the lady name, start with an S. But I love the song. It's a long song. And you look it up on YouTube, it's this blue, purplish looking thing, like background, and I think her name is written in white. I could be wrong, but it start with an S, and the song Say Yes. And it's one of my, I love to worship. I'm a worshiper. If I could sing, I'd be singing instead of rapping. You know what I mean? But I can't sing. So therefore, I'm grateful for my gift, especially if my gift is helping others. Now my gift is starting to help me. I go back and listen to the song, I'm like, oh man. But that's neither here nor there. And I was trying to let go. And you can ask, bro, true story. I went up to him. Everybody else getting their breakthrough from what I see. You know what I mean? Don't let what you see deceive you, because I didn't get the acts, but I seen others forgiving. And he was like, picture somebody that you need to forgive. Picture them being right here, right now. And forgive them. So in my head, I'm picturing everybody. I even picture myself. Don't get me wrong. But me, having some sense of holiness in my mental state, I didn't picture God. Oh, people don't want to be transparent. So I needed to forgive God. Oh my God. But he just told me this today, when this whole me letting go of that numbness. I told bro, I said, what do you do when you numb? I want to let go. I'm trying to let go, but I can't let go. I don't know what it is. Why am I holding on to what? But I want to let go. And I couldn't let go. I was numb. I told him, I said, I don't got so used to the pain, I'm numb to it. But I don't want it. I don't like the feeling. It's there. It's just like this void that just sit there. That just bother me daily. You know what I mean? It's bothering me mentally. It's throwing me off. I need it gone. I'm trying to give all my burdens to God and rest in Him. Why can't I? Man, when I tell you God He gonna help you. This was about 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. And this morning I get up in the car, in this seat, wake up, get the crust out of my eye, put gas in the car. But the thing is, when I wake up, I try to read my little Bible app. I got my actual physical Bible. I'm gonna start picking that up and reading that, because I was told they're finna start trying to ban the Bible, take stuff out, but that's neither here nor there either. And my Bible verse for this morning was, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be answered unto you. And I forgot the last passage, but I'm not a Bible scholar. It's neither here nor there. It's there. It's just I drew a blank because I actually know that one by heart. And that's the word that he gave me. I was supposed to preach. Keyword, preach. And I'm not going to deny the title or the hat. Normally I do. I'm like, man, I ain't no preacher. You know, I'm a rapper. I preach on beats. That's me. But believe it or not, when I was in first grade, they used to have like these New Year baby pamper type things. And you write what you want to be. I think that's what it was on the diaper. And you cover that summer gun up with the diaper. I put preacher in first grade. It's crazy. See, I got a great, I say great relationship with my daddy. It could be better. I call more. I'm trying to, but I'm allowing my circumstances and what I'm going through to have me distracted from life. God created life for you to live. That's why I wrote that post earlier. Live your life, but trust God. In other words, even in days when you ain't being led, make sure that you don't overlook your loved ones and the people that He placed in your life. Don't be so caught up in your problems that, you know what I mean, you're not present. You're present, but you're not there. We need you to be here. We need you to be physically, mentally here, like interacting, living, and enjoying and creating moments. Because if you psyched out and your problems and your burdens and your hurt got you zoned out, then that's what I'm going to remember. See, we ain't going to live forever. So we need the you that's going to, when I think back on life, whether you leave before me or I leave before you, or you think back on life, that's going to be a moment that I can smile about. You got to look at every moment like that. Even when you're going through. I heard a brother say, I think he said he go by Gap. He just got out of prison. I heard him say the other day, there's no such thing as bad weather. It's all good weather. Because it all has a purpose. From the tornadoes to the rain clouds to the sunshine, it all has a purpose. There's no such thing as bad weather. And that was deep. And I thought about it like, you're right. It all has a purpose. Life has a purpose. You know what I mean? I just wanted to share that. But the thing was, you got to really get understanding in life. Let go, let God. Despite of how bad life may seem. Tap into that peace. Basically, you know what I mean? Say I and you and me, you know what I mean? We got to be one with God. And stay there. Don't allow distractions, because we do. And we can't blame the distractions because we were the one to allow it to pull us from, have us stray away from our peace. Hold on to your peace. Jesus is your peace. So y'all that don't say Jesus and y'all got a relationship with one, the creator of all, and whatever name you call him, and allow him to be your peace. Allow him to be your peace. Yahweh God, Jehovah, many Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, you know what I mean? Jehovah, you know what I mean? Allow him to be your peace. For me, the name is Jesus. He's my peace. I really didn't realize that until I'm in here boo-hooing, probably have to wipe my nose, screaming, getting all that pain out. I feel a whole lot better, I promise to you. Have my situation changed? I'm not going to say no. I feel different. My mindset changed. And I don't understand how the heck I end up in Doraville when I got to get up the rest of my car note. It may not make sense to you. It may not make sense to me. But God knows what he is doing. I got here. My niece, big congratulations, man. I love you. I love all my family. I love everybody that's graduating. I love everybody. Najee, I'm proud of you, man. I get down here. And first, I was like, I started worshiping. I dropped off my door there. I hope I dropped it off. I dropped out the door there and went back to worshiping. When I caught the song, I was in the middle of picking it up. It took me a while to get in there because I was crying. I was getting it out. I was like, oh my God. These folks gonna have to wait on their food. I'm sorry, I'm not always like that. I be on point. I'm actually, not to brag on myself, one of the top dashers. Like, them folks, they were like, yeah, if you get you a catering bag, you can get bigger orders. Just let us know when you get the catering bag. That good. I be on point. I be on time. If anything happened, it was a glitch on my phone. Like, I'm sorry to somebody that was at the teen center at the boys club. I picked up the food. They ordered Chick-fil-A. And I might have known them. But I picked up the food and was on the way to get them. Oh, that's when somebody hacked my account. And it kicked me out. So I called the phone like, I know where I'm going. I know the address. I know I'm going to the boys club. They're like, it's okay. They had already reordered their food. I'm like, what? that fast? You're like, yeah, you can give it away to the homeless person, or you can eat it, or throw it away, whatever you decide to do. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I just want to apologize about that. But that's neither here nor there. The key thing is seek God. So that's what I was going to speak on. I'm still going to speak on it because I know I'm going to have to dive a little deeper. But seek God. First, it say seek ye first the kingdom of God. Or in some of them, it say, I want to seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness. And all this will be added unto you. Somebody was conversing with somebody that basically was like, you know what I mean, that's a daily thing. We constantly, once you seek Him the first time, you establish the relationship, you believe, you're going to be constantly seeking what would Jesus do? What would Jesus want me to do? So even when you in your mess, seek Him. Seek His guidance, seek a way out, seek the light. If you in darkness, and you know you ain't supposed to be doing what you supposed to be doing, but you can't help it. You don't gave in to that temptation. And I done it. If I'm a lie, shoot me now. I got to be truthful. And people don't like to be truthful. I do it a lot. We do it a lot. We feel like we strong. Or we strong enough. We don't got in that word. We've been studying. We out here in these communities, giving back. Praying when somebody need prayer, being a shoulder for people. And what he just gave me right before I started recording the video is he said, stop keeping tabs. That's when we go wrong. Stop keeping tabs. You don't want to be the one that say, but Father, we did this in your name and that in your name. And they say, you workers of iniquity. Stop keeping tabs. I went through this season from September to now, chasing love. Thought I found it. May have found it. But I'm thinking that I found it. Mind you, I can't find it because I'm legally married. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that I can't find love. But it was all a life lesson for this moment and for moments after. It's a difference between being loved or somebody say, it's a difference between love and in love. So I can love you and wrong you. I can love you and you're like, well, that person can't love me because they wouldn't have done this to me. Boy, people wrong their kids. Doesn't mean that they don't love their kids. It's a difference. God is in love with us. That's where the unconditional love come in. That's when the effortlessness, acts of kindness and deeds and blessing us when we don't deserve it come in. When you are in love with somebody, it comes without an effort. You do stuff because you just want to do it for them. That's what in love is. You are in love with your children, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, people that come across your path. You are in love with them. You are in love being an unconditional love individual. But I can love my kids, wife, friends, and still wrong them. It's when the in love kick in. So in other words, be in love with God. Be in love with Him to the point where it just flows naturally. That you just want to do all this unto others. If you're in love with Him and you're in love with yourself, you're supposed to love people like you love yourself and God. Don't love nobody above Him, but love people, well, I ain't going to say in God, but yourself. So God is love. He is unconditional love. He is the definition of in love. I had to learn that. Because I would tell, when I got in arguments with people in my path, like, you don't love me. And they arguing back, so that's a sign. Somebody going back and forth with you. Obviously, they feel something for you. You know? So, whenever that come up, just remember that there's a difference between in love and love. You know what I mean? In a sense of a way, they love you, but the falling in love part may have, went to love. It was a time that y'all were both in love, but if you don't work on that thing daily, you don't remind yourself that love is selflessness, not selfish. You know what I mean? Then you can just fall into love. And it's just love. And you're like, I love them. But when that addiction grab you, you will steal from the person you love. You might even harm the person you love. You might kill somebody you love when that addiction grabs you. When you gave into that temptation, when you tiptoed around it, when you thought you were strong enough to handle it. And that thing grabbed you and took you on a ride and missed it. It didn't take you long when you got going down that roller coaster. You started creeping up that summer gum before it dropped down that hill, and you realized, I don't want to be on this ride. But it was too late. You locked in, you strapped in, now you got to wait until this ride is over. Sometimes they try to, I was just with Lala at the fair. Them folks will take you on a ride without you asking for it. We mess around here, oh my God, everything for a reason. So we on the swing. First and foremost, I'm like, man, this is unsafe. You know what I mean? This ain't safe. I can't wait to get off this mud. Right when we went to land, Emma said, go again. No offense to Buddy and them who was running the swing. Nobody wanted to go again. Them folk made her go again, and they took us higher up this time, and it seemed a little more dangerous. In other words, flee from temptation, dog. When temptation is presented, and you know that you ain't supposed to be in it, flee from it. Run the other way. I'm sorry I'm one of them people that want to give y'all a short message but can't. It's going to be shorter than an hour, and I'm about to start that summer gun before it get 30 minutes. I saw the time. I try to keep it short. I see all these inspirational videos, but I'm not trying to just be inspirational. I'm trying to give you something that you can actually apply to life. I'm not trying to be right. I don't want to look holier than thou. I don't want to look what he don't want. If I gotta look like a fool for God, I'm gonna look like a fool for God. I may even look like a fool on this video. But the thing is, trust him, seek him, trust him. Even when you're in your mess, whatever your addiction is, in the middle of it, if you're a smoker, you're a smoker, or you're a gambler, or sex is your addiction. You out here in the middle of, say you in the middle of, if you a guy or a woman, and you in the middle of the act. You know what I mean? Seek him. Acknowledge him in all your ways. Our ways aren't perfect. Lord, I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the ball. Help me. I can't do it without you. That's what I was just doing. I just realized it. Like, really, really realized it. Because a lot of times we be like, okay, God, I got it. You done gave me enough strength. And I'm going to detach for a second and go out here and punch on some of these demons. And them demons like, oh, you think you tough without your daddy? Adams, I'm gonna get the whooping on you, boy. So you ain't tough without your daddy. You can't fight spiritual beings without them. Man, I gotta listen to that song, Torrin Wells, Take It All Back. Man, I got some kind of boost of confidence. I'm crying, but it was more like a war cry. Like, boy, you done messed up now. Boy, I'm bad. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm bad. I'm boasting in the spirit. I'm boasting in Christ. I'm boasting in who? Man, you going through what you're going through because you bad. He ain't on your head because you a nobody. You ain't going through hell and high waters because you a nobody. Boy, you bad. You somebody. You are. Whoever watching this video, boy, you bad, and you remember that. Don't remember it in no arrogant way, but your confidence is in your Father. Your confidence is in the name of Jesus. Your peace is found in him. Please, boy, I'm begging, I'm praying. I'm going to be praying all day. I'm going to be praying all day, man. I pray to God that whoever this video is for, if you sat here and watched this far, I hope I had something or something came out of me. Disregard me. I hope you got something from it. I hope you heard this video and then you didn't see or hear Wayman. And God spoke dead to your heart, to your mindset. Disregard the vessel. Jesus is the answer. Either way. And again, congratulations to my niece. I'm down here picking up the material. Your mama said she's going to grab a shirt today. We're going to make it happen. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everybody that's trying and striving. The key step is admitting you got a problem and then trying to do something about it. But the best way to do something about it is surrendering to God, surrendering to Christ. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, and I'm finna stop that mother before it hit 30.